Crime is a concept that typically refers to activities that are deemed harmful, dangerous, or offensive to society and are punishable by law. The understanding of crime varies across different cultures and legal systems, but it fundamentally implies an act in violation of a legal statute. The elements of crime are crucial in the legal prosecution of criminal activities. These elements generally consist of the following key components: actus reus, mens rea, concurrence, causation, harm, legality, and punishment. Actus reus, the guilty act, refers to the actual act, conduct, or unlawful omission that constitutes the criminal offense. For instance, stealing or assaulting another person. It is critical that the act be voluntary and deliberate. Mens rea, the guilty mind, involves the mental state of the individual at the time of committing the crime. It refers to the intent or knowledge of wrongdoing that constitutes part of a crime. A person must usually have a certain level of awareness about the illegality of their actions. Different crimes require varying levels of mens rea, such as intention, recklessness, or negligence. Concurrence requires that the actus reus and mens rea occur simultaneously to establish culpability. Causation is necessary to establish a direct link between the act and the effect. This requires proving that the defendant's actions were the actual cause of the crime or harm. There are two types of causation: factual causation and legal causation. Harm is required for an act to be considered a crime, and it must cause harm to an individual, property, or society. Harm can be physical, emotional, or economic, depending on the nature of the criminal act. Legality requires that the act must be defined and forbidden by law. For it to be punishable, there must be a legal statute that clarifies the act as a criminal offense. The principle of legality ensures that individuals are not punished for acts that weren't deemed illegal at the time they were committed. Punishment is the final element, where the offense must be subject to a punishment prescribed by law, such as fines, imprisonment, or other forms of penalties. Understanding these elements helps provide a framework for evaluating alleged criminal acts and ensuring a fair legal process. Legal systems rely on these principles to determine the culpability and appropriate sentencing of offenders. In-depth knowledge of the elements of crime is essential for law practitioners in prosecuting or defending individuals within the justice system.